Make sure you stick around until the end to see how you can win free gear and products. Hey, this is PJ with CLK Supplies, and we are back with another key programming battle. Now, we're putting up the Smart Pro up against the AutoProPAD on this 2019 Ford F250. Now, the key that it came with here is this flip key, but we're going to be using the JMA replacement transponder key, which is the TP39FO-24P2. I'll put a link in the notes below. So is what we're gonna do. I've already went ahead and I've cut the keys for both of them. We're gonna hop inside. We're gonna start with the AutoProPAD and then to the Smart Pro, and let's see who's gonna win this battle. What do you think? Let's get started. All right, so we have the AutoProPAD connected to the OBD2 port, and we're ready to get programming here. So we're gonna go to US Ford. We'll hit agree. We'll let it load the software. So let's go over here to buy vehicle. Now, of course, I've already went to the AutoProPAD's website and put this in to make sure that it can do it. And at the time of this recording, it says it can do the blade style. It looks like it's either unverified or it cannot do the procs yet. But this is just the blade style, which means it just has a key blade here. This is what the original one looks like. And we'll go ahead and get started here. So we're going to go to Immobilizer. And we're going to go down here to F250. And here it is, 17 to 20. So this is a 19, so that's the one we'll choose. And we'll go to Add Key. Okay, insert new key to be programmed and switch to the on position. Okay, so I'm going to grab the new key right here, stick it into the ignition, turn it to on, and then hit yes. Turn ignition on. Yep, it is. Okay, switch ignition off and switch ignition to on. So we'll switch it off, switch it back on, hit OK. I've heard the locks cycle. That's a good sign. Programming success, just like that. So now let's go ahead and try it out here. All right, so that works good. And just to double check here, let's go ahead and try the original key. All right, well, I have to tell you, I'm really impressed with how simple and easy the AutoProPAD programmed this Ford here. So I'm interested to see how the Smart Pro does up against it. Let's go ahead and let's get it plugged in and see how it does. All right, so we have the Smart Pro hooked up to the OBD2 port and we're ready to get programming. Now, like I always say, it's so important, whether you're using the AutoProPAD or the Smart Pro, that you're going to either the AutoProPAD's website or you're on the MyKeys Pro app for the Smart Pro, and you're looking at everything before you get to the vehicle. But I've already done that. We're good to go, and let's get to programming here. So we're going to go to Vehicle Selection. We're going to go to Ford. Scroll down here to F250 Super Duty right here. We're doing blade, right? So we're going to look right here for let's see here, blade 15 to 19. So we'll go ahead and click on that. We'll hit connect. So it says please activate subscription. Now, so I have 6 months pending here, so I just need to click activate. So that's how easy it is when you get a subscription and you download it onto the machine, you do an update. It's just going to sit there and it's not going to activate till you actually program, get ready to program. So let me go ahead and put a key on, turn it on position here, and we'll go down here to add keys and we'll hit the play button in the bottom left. So it says this procedure will program a key or procs to the system without erasing already programmed keys. Make sure you have at least one key to be added, which I do, ready and be inserted into the ignition. Perfect. Okay, so it's doing a security bypass. Now let's see if the lock cycle the same way it did on the AutoProPAD here. Let's see how similar the two get through the bypass. All right, so we're hearing some beeping. I'm guessing that means they are getting through. Security access granted. Keys programmed 3. All right, switch ignition off. Switch ignition off the key to be programmed, which is the one I have in the ignition. So I'll turn that to on. Hit OK. There we go. Got that lock cycle. Good to go. There we go. Hit no. And let's go ahead and try starting the vehicle here. All right, and there you have it. You know, it's really interesting to see the differences between the programming. I think on this one, the Smart Pro took a little bit longer to bypass through the security. I thought it was kind of interesting how different the two machines actually seem to bypass it, you know, from being a person sitting in the vehicle trying to program it. All right, now the good news is both the Smart Pro and the AutoProPAD got the job done without really very much trouble at all, right? I mean, they worked, I would say, exactly the way they were supposed to. Now, when it comes to the star rating, you know, I'm gonna have to give the AutoProPAD 5 stars and the Smart Pro 4 stars. And the only reason, now they both did the job, but the only reason I'm doing it differently is the Smart Pro did take longer to bypass the security before the programming actually started. So that's what I think. I'd love to know what you think. Please put it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm guessing if you just watched this video that you work with locks and keys. And to us here at CLK Supplies, that makes you a lock boss. And we want to hook you up. Here's how it works. Throughout the week, we post videos on YouTube, like the one you just watched. And all you need to do is comment on the videos and include the hashtag Lockboss. When you do this, you're automatically entered in to win one of 5 free prizes that we give out each and every week. No purchase necessary. So if you're a lock boss, join us each week to learn, grow, and win.